There is no exception to the rule. You are experiencing slavery in one form or another. Hello, my name is Kat Davis, Master Solutionist, leader of the Solution Revolution. And I'm here today to present to you some thoughts and ideas concerning taking you from slavery to freedom. And when I was putting together this presentation board, my 17-year-old came downstairs and he said the first word he sees is slavery. And he says, "Mom, what is this?" I said, "Well, this is my presentation board." He says, don't you think that the word slavery is going to offend someone? And I says, I hope it does. And this is why. Because we, as a world of people, are in slavery, whether it be slavery of the mind, body, spirit, financially, physically, emotionally, socially. We tend to just think of these problems and situations as, oh, I've got an issue with this. But if you are not free to be who you are in slavery to that lie. So with that in mind, I would like to kind of tell you my own slavery to freedom story. I am one of 8 children. I'm number 6 of 8. And my mom had the first 3 boys in the family were in a way abused themselves, not by my parents, but through other siblings, as well as and they passed that abuse onto me, specifically sexual abuse. My oldest brother, on his deathbed, God rest his soul, he died of AIDS. He admitted to me that he had sexually abused me with certain objects that he found around the house. And this was at age 1, starting at age 1. And in turn, because of his programming, he perpetuated that onto the next oldest brother, who started to abuse me sexually. In turn, that next brother perpetuated it to the next brother, who also sexually abused me. And ironically, all 3 of those brothers, again, God rest their souls, are in heaven. 1 from AIDS and 2 from suicide. So, yes, this sounds like an absolute tragic story in a family of 8. And it is. It is absolutely tragic. However, this brought me to a point where I started asking, why? Why in my life did my family show up this way? Why did I have to go through this sexual trauma? These questions also led me to the answers. And most of us know it's not that we can't find the answers because we're not asking questions. We're not asking the right questions to get the right answers. So some of the answers I was looking for, I wasn't able to find until about 7 years ago. And when I started my healing process. Now, I'm now almost 44, and so for 13, well, from starting around age 13 to up to about age 40-ish, how I coped with all of the belief systems that tortured me concerning my childhood is I went to different coping mechanisms. Namely, age of 13, I started smoking cigarettes. I became sexually promiscuous. I gained weight to protect myself from other, after I had come across other sexual people wanting to take advantage and rape and so on throughout my life. I gained so much weight. I went to alcohol. At one point I was doing crystal meth. You know, marijuana was my go-to as well. So I had quite a few years of using these coping mechanisms to get through the pain and strife and despair that I had no way of getting through, except for going to God. But even at that point, I didn't have a relationship with God because I thought He had abandoned me. So even that wasn't a turn to at that point in my life. It was only about 7 years ago when my sister, or it was about 8 years ago when my sister introduced me to what was called The Process through a program through the Institute of Healing Arts, Pam Robinson's. She has a book out, Bright Red Bow. And I went through her schooling and used the process that she taught me to move my life forward in a way that I could heal fully from the traumas and the misbeliefs and the ideas and lies I thought were true about me, that I based and took and lived my life from at that given time. And within that, I was able to heal from a lot of my emotional, mental, physical, financial, even traumas and dysfunction that I was living in through this process, something that I have developed further, which is now called the Resolve process. Now, there is not only the Resolve process, but a couple more processes that I have found and been able to implement to help me even make this video for you today. Namely, this board is part of one of the processes. The actual template of it comes from Garrett J. White's Coach Master Academy, which I'm a student of currently. But the Post-it idea is a small segment of the power of the Post-it process that I would also like to introduce to you. So far we have a Resolve process that can help you get out of your slavery state. And before I go any further, I'm reaching out to those who have also been through sexual abuse specifically. I want to help you heal from the trauma, from the enslaved, and get you through the enslaved state to where you can move toward freedom. And the Resolve process that I am now a certified facilitator in, as well as the Power of the Post-it process, and another system I would like to also include is the Believe and Achieve It system. These three systems will bring you from an enslaved state to where you can find and have and achieve the goals that you've always been on the back of your mind or dreamt of, but you never thought really possible. And because of what I have processed through, now I want to help you process through your issues and challenges and in slavery belief systems so you too can live the best life possible. One of the things that I had a crazy time with was I had all of these thoughts and all of these ideas, but I didn't have a good way to organize them to where I could actually move forward in a way to create a system that I could reach out to you with. And again, this system is the power of the Post-it process. And it has blessed my life to the point where I can actually do this presentation in an organized and hopefully understandable way. The definition, as we all know, it's cliche, but the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting a different result. Well, I want to bring to you something different that you've never seen before, you've never experienced before, that will touch every level of your body, mind, spirit, financial, all of the components of who you are. And in a friendly environment, as well as bringing to you hope that there is a way to move out of the torture and achieve the things that you want to achieve in life. How we do this, how we take you from the slavery to the freedom, is you have to have the right tools. You have to ask the right questions. You have to have the support groups and tools that and the organizational processes that will bring you forward into a new life, the life you were meant to live. My mission here is to help you find freedom, happiness, and experience the prosperity that you deserve as a divine being. And with every system, of course there's going to be roadblocks and walls and namely doubt and fear and distraction and worry and depression, and we call that the valley. And I've been through a few valleys. It's like a roller coaster. Okay, you're on a high, and then, oh my gosh, what happened again? You're on a low. Well, that's normal. That's getting through your stuff. But if you don't move through it, you can't get to freedom. So I want to help you on that path to get to the free state that you deserve. These processes that I call it a trifecta process, because I want to take you again from bringing and helping you through your mental blocks, your emotional blocks, to even get you to a place where you can organize and even have dreams of your own, and help you to organize and to break down those dreams in bite-sized amounts to where you can achieve those goals in an easy way, and also bringing you into a system that will more quickly bring to you what you want, and incorporating the different ideas of you know, the laws of attraction, for instance. So if you are in a place where you want to be free as much as you want air, and you're sick of the enslaved state, the despair and the strife and the torture that comes with you on a daily basis, namely with your anxieties, and I can't wait to go, you know, in the coping mechanisms and cycles of even, say, bad marriages or relationships, cycles of dysfunction that get worse and worse and worse. That's slavery. And I want to help you come out of those major cycles of dysfunction so you can live your best life. With that said, I want you to now put your email and your name below this video. I invite you to do so. I would be honored to help you solve the challenges in your life through it, and I want you to become a part of this solution revolution, not for me, but for you. And with any new program coming in, if you're the praying type, please pray about this. I want you to pray, listen to the answer, ask for strength and courage to put your name and email as your first step forward. And if the answer is for you, that you are interested in the program, take action. Allow me as a master solutionist to help you find the solutions you seek in life. And with this said, I really hope to see you on the other side of this page. Put your name and email, and by the way, I've got some free content for you if you do. You will receive a half-an-hour free session with me, a solution session, as well as a little bit extra I want to give you. But yeah, before you find out about the free incentives, you've got to put your name and email. I hope to see you soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.